Throughout the years, different capacities have been available for distinct types of optical discs, starting with the compact disc, or CD. When CDs were first used in computers, they were a huge change from floppy disks. Instead of installing the program of the day using 100 floppy disks, you could use a single CD-ROM, which could hold approximately 650 megabytes in its original, least capable format. Although CDs capable of storing 700 megabytes eventually became and continue to be the most common, disks with 800 megabyte and 900 megabyte capacities have been standardized as well. CDs were rather limited in technology, though. You can only be written to one side, and only one layer of data was permitted on that particular side. DVDs, or digital video discs, would come along with much higher base capacity eventually, but also the ability to store on both sides and have two layers of data on each side. The basic DVD is still a single-sided disc that has a single layer of encoded information. 4.7 gigabytes in capacity, which means it's over 5 times the highest CD capacity. Simple multiplication can sometimes be used to arrive at the capacities of other DVD variants or varieties. When another media surface is attached, it becomes a double-sided disc. DVD-DS, or double-sided, these will have 9.4 gigabytes of capacity. Practically speaking, it comes from two independent layers, but it isn't realized when the layers are placed on the same side of a DVD. So while a double-sided DVD can have 9.4 gigabytes, 4.7 times 2 equals 9.4, if the layers are on the same side, the capacity of 9.4 is not realized, and you are down to 8.5 gigabytes as a result, because one's on top of the other when it comes to the layers, and there's a more sophisticated mechanism for reading and writing. Because of the space between tracks of both layers being 10% wider than normal, there's a loss of capacity. Thus, whenever it comes to that. Now, you have 17.1 gigabytes if you are a double layer, if you're a double-sided dual layer DVD, it's 17.1 gigabytes. You're no longer in megabytes, you're in gigabytes with DVDs. But the current generation Blu-ray was designed for modern high-definition video sources. So we start with 25 gigabytes on a 12 centimeter disc, similar to CDs and DVDs. If you had a second layer on the same or opposite side, it's 50 gigabytes. And it has a higher density of information being stored in the same area, as a layer can be focused on a much smaller area of the disc.